Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Pershing, Soviet Global Command 7.3. Okay, here we are with tech, PGM, computers, Caterpillar drive, chemical, advanced sonar. Okay, yes on PGM, yes on advanced sonar, and that looks like a big no on everything else. So PGM goes to stage 3. Advanced sonar also goes to stage 3. Okay. Military aid and purchase. Warsaw Pact says they want a pair of fighters. So the Soviets are spending 16 on those. The Soviets are spending another 16 on 4 MBTs, 8 each on 2 Marines and 2 airborne, and the remaining 2 on a SPAG. Combat. It'll be a little combat, not a lot, but a little. There's going to be an all-out attack on Shiraz. The units from Tehran are coming down to attack, plus everything except the SRBM from Baghdad. The SRBM will remain behind because he's not able to shoot. Okay, then the American fleet and its doings in the Atlantic is annoying Moscow, so they're going to do something about it. This SSGN in A31 is shifting down to A35, coming off silent running, and he is going to shoot 3 P700s into A32. The SSGN in A21 is coming down to A27 to do the same thing. The SSN in A21 is coming down to A27 to shoot 2 anti-ship missiles in there. The SSGN up here in A15 is going 1, 2, 3, also to A27, coming off silent running, shooting 3 P700s in there. The SSN in A41 is going 1 space up to A39, where it is going to shoot a pair of anti-ship missiles into that zone. It is full court press on the American fleet off the Portuguese coast. And then for another full court press, the Soviet fleet here in A7 is attacking the NATO fleet in A6. The diesel boats and the destroyer from A8 are coming to join the attack. The SSN in A8 is going to slide over to A5, where it is going to shoot 2 anti-ship missiles in to join the attack. The SSN in A4 is going to back off to A5, come off silent running, and it will also shoot a pair of anti-ship missiles in there. The 2 amphibs that are with the Soviet fleet are going to remain behind in A7 for now. Here, quit. And the 2 The ASW carrier is going to remain behind in A7, but since there is a NATO SSN over there, its 3 ASW choppers will be going in to join the attack. And there's an SSGN that will come up here and join his Submariner brothers. And let's see, how many are we shooting? That's 9. Oh yeah, there's plenty. 3 more P700s shot in there. And then from Murmansk, backfire bomber is going to fly 1, 2, 3 over here to A5. He will shoot a pair of KH-22s in there. There is a pair of blinders in Murmansk. They'll go 1, 2, 3 over here to A5 also. They will shoot 1 KH-22 each in there. I don't think it'll be a problem, but just in case, the ASF from Murmansk comes along to escort. Okay, I think that's it for that Navy battle. And then the airborne on Svalbard is going to do an unopposed airborne assault on Nordland and capture that for the greater glory of the Soviet people. So let's get a roundel for that. It's not worth any money, but there is an air base there. And it's 2/3 of Norway possessed. All right. That, I believe, is it for combat. Lots and lots and lots of missiles being shot. Lots of missiles being shot. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is Shiraz. Okay. So the Spag gets the only first strike. It gets 2 defense rolls. It gets 1 hit. Okay, so the Soviets have to lose a plane, and of course they're going to choose a fighter. No, they're going to choose to lose the ASF. So there's that. All right, now we have 2 mechs attacking at 2 because of the mountains. They both miss. There's 3 MDTs at 3 because of the mountains. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 light infantry attacking at 1 because of the mountains. They both miss. Now 3 MBTs at 3. There is 1 hit. 1 hit. Wait a minute. 2 is a land target select. Might make a difference. I don't know. So 1 land target select. Okay, now we have carpet bombing. 5 dice at 2. All missed. 2 fighters. There is one hit, and that is a land target select. So there's 2 of those. And then an attack bomber. There is 1 general hit. Okay, that's the attacker. The defender has 5 mechs. For 3 hits. 5 mechs for 3 hits. Okay, so 2 land target selects. Naturally, they are going to target mechs. So green becomes gray. That clears that off. And then 1 general hit. The Iranians will take on the Spag. That clears that off. They have 3 mechs still in the field. Okay, now 3 general hits in defense were had. So, kill 2 light infantry and 1 mech. And that takes care of that. All right, round 2. And we've got, this time we're going to go from high to low. So this time we got the attack bomber. There's a miss. 2 fighters. There is 1 hit. Now there are 3 MBTs at 3. There is 1 hit. Land target select doesn't matter at this point. And, oh, I forgot the next gen MBT. Okay, there's 3rd hit. That's how many they need. We'll go on and get the mech in here. He misses. So the attacker did get 3 hits. That's how many they need. So 3 defenders for 2 hits. Okay, these guys come off. Oh no, those guys stay there. These guys come off. Take that off. Soviet roundel on here. Move these guys over to the card. Actually, no. Take these guys off the card. Now let's see. Yeah. So this will go back over here. He goes back on there. Okay, there we go. Soviets go up 1 to 43. Let's see. Shiraz is captured. Deactivate 1 NATO oil tanker in I-6 and 1 in I-1. Well, the tanker in I-1's already been destroyed, but it's now deactivated, so it can't be rebuilt until Shiraz is taken away from the Soviets. NATO tanker in I-6 comes off and goes on his dashboard. Okay, That's it there. Now, we're going to have the Donnybrook in A32. We're going to move that stuff to the board to keep it all straight. Okay, here it is. The defenders are all set. The two Marines and the attack chopper that were riding the amphib are in the box. For the attackers, we have 4 anti-ship missiles at 5 and 9 K8 or 9 P700s at 6. Okay, and that's that. And these are these are going to be well, I mean, other than AMD, there's no defense. Never mind. So for the defenders, we have the cruiser, the battleship, and the frigate. Each get 1 AMD shot. So here's the missile defense. Yeah, it shoots down 2. I don't know how much good that's going to do, but 2 anti-ship missiles are shot down, leaving 2. So there's the 2 anti-ship missiles. They score 2 hits. 2 hits. All right, now there are, here's 3, 6, 9 P700s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 5 more hits for a total of 7. Seven hits in total. Okay, well, the Americans only have just take 1 hit on the battleship. That takes it down to 6. Take 2 hits on the supercarrier. That takes it down to 4. Oh, the attack bombers in the box as well. Take a hit on the frigate. That knocks it down to 3. Take a hit on the destroyer, knocks it down to 2. I was trying to avoid killing something very important, but I don't think that's going to be possible. No, no matter which way this goes, they have to lose 2 more ships. So Take out the supercarrier and take out the amphib. Now the attack bomber and the attack chopper on the amphib should be able to fly ashore to Portugal to save themselves. The two Marines, well, actually, when amphib goes down with cargo on board, I think all the cargo is lost too. So the attack chopper and the two Marines would have to go. So the damaged battleship and the cruiser remain. Damaged battleship, cruiser. Now, since the carrier is gone, these two could go to shore like that. And the attack bomber can also land in Portugal. Okay, that's that. That was costly. Okay, now we're going to have the fight in A6. I'm also, of course, going to put that on the battle board because that's a big one. Okay, here we are set up for A6. The P-700s and the anti-ship missiles are first strike. The KH-22s are not. The two battle cruisers each have a point of damage from a previous battle. And there will be spy satellite support on this. So they can try to target select with their missiles. Okay. Just a quick verification. Yeah. Okay. So first off, we've got 3 P-700s at 6. There is 1 hit. That is target select, so surface target select 1. Okay, now we've got 4 anti-ship missiles at 5. There is 1 more, that's 2 surface target selects. Okay, now there's 2 frigates. They both miss. 2 diesel boats. They both miss. Destroyer. He gets a general hit. Okay, cruiser. Misses. 4 KH-22s. There is 1 hit. That's a 3rd surface target select. Hey, you know what? We forgot to do missile defense. Damn it. Yeah, let's see what happens. I got a cruiser and a frigate. They get 2 shots. Okay, they both missed, so no damage there. Okay, that was the last one was KH-22s. Now there's a pair of battle cruisers at 8. And there is 1 more general hit. So 2 general hits and 3 surface target selects. Okay, now there are... These guys are not on air superiority, actually. They're just over here in their regular place. Okay, so there's an amphib and a carrier, each defending at 1. 1 hit. 1 general hit in defense. I realized in the last battle I wasn't paying attention, and the American supercarrier should have defended it too, but I don't believe it made a difference. So there's a frigate and a supercarrier defending it 2. There's a 2nd general hit in defense. Okay, now there are 3 ASW choppers for 1 hit, and that's a... It's not a... Well, it's not a target select, but it can only be taken on a sub, so we'll put it in the sub target select box. Okay, then we've got an SSN defending 4. That's a general hit. Destroyer misses. Attack bomber misses. We got 3 fighters for 3 hits. That takes general hits up to 6. And a cruiser. 1. That is a surface target select. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the attacker has 3 surface target selects to apply. They're going to give it a shot and put 2 surface target select hits on the cruiser. And then they will take the destroyer with the 3rd. So the cruiser gets 2 phalanx rolls, and they both miss. So the cruiser is sunk. Okay, that takes care of the surface target selects for the attacker. There is 1 surface target select for the defender, and he is going to try his luck. He's going to target one of the battle cruisers, which has a phalanx roll at 5. That missed. So 1 battle cruiser is sunk. Take that off. Now the sub hit in return can only be taken on one of the diesel boats. That is cleared off. Okay, now the attacker has 2 general hits. Well, the defender will kill the amphib with 1. Let me double check here. It does have 2. All right. For the 2nd hit, he's going to take a damage on the aircraft carrier. That clears that off. Okay, now there are 6 general hits in defense that have to be taken. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders. So the Soviet fleet came in here to try to whoop up on NATO and got taken out. The Soviet fleet is gone, sunk, out of action. No more. Sleeping with the fishes. Quite literally. All right. Let me put things back. All right. There's the surviving NATO ships back on the card. And that is the end of combat, so non-combat. These, actually I forgot those ASW choppers were even in the fight. Didn't matter. They go back to the ASW carrier. The bombers and the ASF go back to Murmansk. There we go. I think that's everybody. The air from Baghdad already landed back there. Okay. We're going to have any more non-combat? Yes. I knew there was something. Over here in the South Atlantic, these 2 diesel boats in A41 are going to go 1, 2, 3 to A48. The diesel boat in A42, still on silent running, goes 1, 2, 3, also to A48. There they are right there. And I think that's it. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Or is it the airborne in Western Ukraine airlifts into Baghdad. Now that's it. Place units. Two MBTs and a SPAG go at the minor army base in South Caucasia. There's that. 2 MBTs go into Tehran. Two Marines and 2 airborne are going here at Murmansk. Forgot a non-combat movement. These 2 amphibs back to A9. And given the outcome of that battle, the ASW carrier and its charges are also going back to A9. There we go. Okay, deliver military aid. 2 fighters are going into West Czechoslovakia. And that's that. Okay, now we have to, and on the last American turn I forgot to do this, now we have to roll for aid to FEC. That's a 1, which is as good as you can do. That's 3 aid to FEC. So the Soviets are at 43 plus stage 3 computers is 5. 1 for Tehran, Baghdad, Akershus. So that's 3 more on 5 is 8. And then possession of the Shiraz oil. I believe Shiraz is worth 4. Yes. So 8 and 4 is 12. On to 43 makes 55. It's a fair number of rubles for the Soviet. Okay, now missiles. I've adjusted the missile inventories down. They shot a whole bunch. So they've just got 1 P-700 left, 1 anti-ship missile, and 5 KH-22s. They didn't shoot any cruise missiles this time. So that's plus 7 on cruise missiles. I will just lay them out here and I'll clean things up off camera. So plus 7 on cruise missiles. And we got what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5 on anti-ship missiles. 5 on P-700s. And 5 on KH-22s. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.